So today I'm going to talk about 9 months on the road in an RV, so stay tuned. Years ago, Big Daddy and I had started thinking about living on the road in the RV once the kids grew up and got homes of their own. Big Daddy is an industrial pipe welder, and while the children were growing up, he stayed in Savannah locally so he could be close to home. Now we have an empty nest. It was time for us to travel. We said now or never. Our first job was in Maryland, and we're actually still at this first job. It is a beautiful area. It has set the bar super high, and I know we're going to go to other places, but we have honestly thoroughly enjoyed Southern Maryland. So here is our arrival. Once we started living in the RV, we found things that worked for us and things that didn't. So we made a lot of changes in the RV, and we do have a playlist of RV life in Maryland if anyone's interested in going through that. We also show products that we purchase along the way that we enjoy, and there is also a video. I think it was 5 months on the road. We did a video and told everybody some of the gadgets and gizmos that we have enjoyed. So when we got here in October, we had found 2 campgrounds online, and so we decided we were going to stay at the one we liked the best, and then we would look around the area if we didn't like that. And we went to another campground, but we weren't keen on that one at all. So we stayed where we were. We only have water and electric. The job was booming, so all the campgrounds were full, and most of them around here are only seasonal. So there was only I think 3 that are actually year-round. So we stayed there, but with water and electric only. Big Daddy was having to dump the tanks I think once a week, sometimes twice, and we were on a wait list for full hookup. And when we got there, I asked her how long the longest had anybody been on that waiting list, and they told me 3 weeks. Well, after 6 weeks, we were still on water and electric only, and they had just put a call out for a bunch more people to come to the job, so they were full and still wanted to get more campers in there, so they decided to make a new road. I'll insert some footage now. We have this beautiful view, which I'll show you. And now this is the view that we have. So in addition to the noise, we're getting packed in like sardines. It's getting out of control, and it's just going to get worse. So we went to another campground today, and we found a site that is much more private. It has a full hookup. This is a picture of our lots. We were at our new campground, and we enjoyed it a whole lot more. We're in the back corner. We don't have the traffic going in and out like we did there. Very quiet, and we decided to start decorating for Christmas. Now as you can see, we got woods to walk. That's where I take the dog. Got woods all up here. Alright, we got serious now. He's got the ladder out. decorated, we started touring around Maryland and looking at all the light displays they had to offer. And they were beautiful. We got us some hot chocolate.
And I ain't riding no damn horse. All right.
Do you want to go in? Oh, Santa's up there.
You like it when dreams come true?
Well, we have had a dream come true.
We said we was gonna get a camper and we were gonna travel and I was gonna work and you were gonna take care of the camper, and now it is Christmas time and we are in Maryland.
And we are doing what we wanted
And we
to
are doing what we said we were gonna do 12 years ago.
It's pretty cool.
Because December the 29th it'll be 12 years.
It will.
And it's been fantastic!
So funny.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
Well, I'm glad you made me come back around.
So, Big Daddy, are you enjoying the lights?
Oh, yes, I'm enjoying them so much.
We're walking off our seafood.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And then it was time to go home for Christmas. So we went back to South Carolina and had Christmas with the kids. And I'll insert that footage now.
Oh my God, stop! Got him! I gotta get that ball! I don't know where it starts at. Get out of there!
There he goes.
Jesse, go ahead, Jesse. Oh, that's all for you. Give me dice, give me dice.
Go on, Jeff.
All right, what do you think about that, Mom? Open the pocketbook. Open the pocketbook.
The anticipation.
The nail hung up.
You have a handicap.
Y'all bring that back to me.
When we got back for New Year's, our neighbors had a New Year's party, so we went over there and celebrated with them, which was wonderful. And then New Year's Day, I made the traditional Southern New Year's Day meal, and then the weather started changing. Started getting a little cooler, and it was time to insulate this camper. It had been keeping at nice 72 degrees, but they were talking about going down to 5 degrees and so forth. So Big Daddy went out and got some skirting and installed that. I'll put that in now. He got done with the skirting. I think it was the following week we had our first snow. We thoroughly enjoyed that snow. Big Daddy's job shut down, so he was home for 3 days. We just played outside in the snow in between showers. I tried to make a snowman. My snowman was about this big. I probably should have searched on YouTube on how to make a snowman. I've never made one before. Last time I saw snow was 1989, and that was in South Carolina, and it was approximately 1.5 inches. Alright, so it snowed some more. I'm not exactly sure how many inches we have, but my car looks taller. I can't tell where the top of the car is. Oh, it's right there. 6 inches, 7 inches maybe. Well, after the 3 days, Big Daddy was ready to get out and explore the area. Plus, he knew he was going to have to go back to work. And we only have a 2-wheel drive truck. Don't need anything other than that in South Carolina. But I said, well, I wasn't sure that I wanted to go. And he said, oh, come on, it'll be fun. So I'm like, okay. So here's our day getting out in the truck in the snow. Gonna slide.
Come on, Bubba.
Oh, lovely. See what that guy did yesterday in reverse. He had railwheel, so do we. So he just reversed everywhere, which apparently is the way to go. But you know, when you're from South Carolina and you don't know what to do in the snow, oh, look at those tracks we made.
Hold on, big ball.
Here we are reversing up the hill. Hi car, bye car. Oh, we might not even make it back to the camper. We're spinning. He's thinking.
I just get over this little hump right here. I'm gonna start at the bottom, work way back up.
Do it again. Well, at least you're having fun, honey.
You want to back up the mountain, up the hill?
It might as well be a mountain. Going out to inspect.
All right, well, this is as far as it goes. I have to sit in the road.
So we're walking home. So the next idea is to get the tractor and pull it up to the top of the hill so he can go to work tomorrow. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get drug up the hill. Sure. We decided we was gonna travel so we could see the country and experience new things. This wasn't on the bucket list, but it's fun. It looks like Big Daddy's driving, but he's not. Captain Campground is driving.
Captain Campground to the rescue.
Here's all the other campers on the other side that we don't get to see from where we are, because we are at the very back, which is nice when it's not like this.
Oh no, you wanted snow. There it is. You have snow.
So once he's on the main road, it should be okay. It's just getting up and down that hill is not working too well. As you can how's it feel to be out of the hole?
Feels good. I'm ready to roll.
Alright, well we're gonna move on now. I'll take some footage as we're out and about of Maryland countryside. That was a lot of fun. Since we've been up here in Maryland, Big Daddy has been going to wound care. And for those our new subscribers and those that have joined recently or have not heard me talk about the injury, he had a motorcycle accident 10 years ago and almost lost his leg. Fortunately, after 21 months of wound care, they were able to save it, and he had a skin graft. It was about this big. And it was fine for 10 years. Haven't had any problems out of it. But right before we moved up here to Maryland, he had a sore on it. It looked like he had bumped it on something. Well, the little sore just kept getting bigger and bigger. So when we got to Maryland, I set him up with wound care right here by the campground. And he went once, sometimes twice a week, depending on how the wound was doing, to get treatment. The wound actually got bigger. It got to the size of a quarter. Started probably the size of a penny, got to the size of a quarter. Then he had another one right next to it the same size, and it looked like a little pair of eyeglasses. So it's just going downhill. So finally, after I think it was 7 months, we talked to a surgeon and asked them if they would do a skin graft, because that's what worked the first time. So that's what they did, and Big Daddy went in for surgery. You ready for this, Big Daddy?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to get done.
And then we'll have him back home again.
Alright, you guys want to come around the corner here?
All right.
Alright, we are in the waiting room for ambulatory surgery, which is apparently where we're supposed to be, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well they got him set. He's in prep. Alright, I'm back up here with Big Daddy. He has been admitted and he is in his room. Here he is. He's feeling good except for a sore throat where they put the tube. They put a tube down his throat, so that's making his throat sore. Oh, good morning, Big Daddy. He didn't get much sleep last night. The nurses were in and out, messing with him the whole time. Surgery. They took the skin from his thigh.
Oh, you want to see?
Got a little boo-boo patch. And then this is where they put the skin graft. And Doc's been in. He unwrapped Big Daddy's leg and looked at the skin graft. He was very happy with it, wasn't he?
Yes.
And so Big Daddy comes home
Today.
Yay. Okay, we're back at the house. Here's Big Daddy. And this is where he'll be for a week. We got his foot up. The dogs are all over him. Those Hugs and this China, they've missed you, haven't they?
Evidently.
He was bored stiff, so I told him he could come to Walmart with me. Under one condition, he had to ride the buggy. He's having so much fun. Crash! Yesterday, and they had another look at Big Daddy's leg. He thinks there may be an infection, so he's put him on antibiotics. He is not to go back to work. The skin graft still looks like it's taking, but he wants him, it doesn't have to be on bed rest, but he doesn't want him walking a lot. Good morning, everybody. Today, Big Daddy and I are on a road trip. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Today, we're off to see the doctor.
Hello, everybody. I think we're getting out of here today. I think it's done.
I think it has finally taken and all is good. But the doctor hasn't been in yet, so Big Daddy's been playing with the toys. So we got to see a lot of places, did a lot of traveling while he was healing, and now his leg is all better, and the job is coming to an end up here in Maryland. So we have enjoyed our time here. Just a few snippets and highlights. Like I said, we do have the playlist for RV life in Maryland, and that goes through our entire journey while we've been here. So we'll be heading back to South Carolina soon, and we're hoping to get some more downsizing done and get the house up for sale. Thank you for joining us today. I'm sorry Big Daddy wasn't with me, but he is at work, and we will be back soon with more videos. So you guys have a great day, and we'll be back again soon. Bye-bye.